With the usage of cheaper and local inputs, a farmer can make good return on investment. It means it is also an environmental friendly. It is a compared to chemical fertilizers, utilized products. Organic products are more nutritious, tasty, and good for health. It is also supports for healthier and potatoes. The farming, the farming of organic products is free of chemical and fertilizers, so it does not harm the environment. Hence, no chemical for restrictions to pest than diseases. Disadvantages of organic farming. The major issue of organic farming is the lack of infrastructure and marketing of the products. It promotes sustainability development, high production costs because of farmers and needs more workers. New products have more flaws and shorter shelf life than the chemical products. That means organic food is more expensive because farmers did not as much as our lands and as convention to do. Our season crops are limited and have fewer and options in organic farming. Organic, hence the importance of organic farming.
About importance of farming. Agriculture has been connected with the production of vital food crops. It is vital to the overall health of country's economy. Agriculture is important as it is the most essential element of global food supply. It is the primary source of raw material. It is also helpful for transportation as bulk of agricultural products are transported to roadways and railways. As food is the basic necessity, major sources of food is agriculture. Um, Agriculture is also helpful as advancement of nanotechnology is helpful with high yielding varieties of quality goods. It is also helpful as agriculture has provided with more employment opportunities as it is increasing in many regions. When trade and national revenue work together in a favorable way, it is helpful to eradicate poverty and to help in economic growth of country. It is also helpful as uh, it can help to heal the environment. When farmers prioritize biodiversity, it is helpful for earth, which also results in um, less less erosion, healthier soil, and water conservation.
Lease farming in India. Myself, Sangam Jashwant. I'm presenting lease farming in India. Farmers take lease from the landlords. Depending on the contract between the farmers and the landlords, farmers have to pay the compensation fees to the landlords at a given time. In Indian states like Haryana, Punjab, and Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and they don't have the ban on taking a lease for the farmers. Only in West Bengal, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, they have the ban on taking the lease. Next slide. Some advantages of taking lease. Okay, uh, government government provides the pension, example pension to the direct to farmers, okay? And the less cost less cost required at that dry off period. Disadvantage of lease farming. Lease farming lease agreements is hard to be get out from it. It's take a lot of time to pay the full compensation to the landlords. Responsible for paying insurance, labor, and for the equipment.
Problems faced by Indian farmers. Uh, Nowadays, Indian farmers face many problems due to too much usage of chemical fertilizers and pesticides in the soil, causes soil depletion. Due to floods, affects a lot. Floods affects a lot because plants do not grow after water after certain time. Uh, Due to droughts, plant growth decreases and soil get damaged. Due to water pollution, farmers are facing lot of problems because of chemicals released by the industries, low usage of farming technologies, and poor infrastructure. Farmers may face storing their crops and marketing also.
Now I'm telling about the farmer suicide. Farmer mainly suicides in India due to inability to repay the loans taken from the landlords and banks. According to the National Crime Records Bureau, the states with the highest deaths in farmer suicides in 2015 are Maharashtra, Telangana, and Karnataka, and Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh. These are the most main states where the farmer suicides, and they also suicide to buy the chemical seeds and pesticides, and crop production and chemicals.
Thank you, sir.
Crop production and chemicals, even seeds and cultivation farming has become more expensive for already in depth of farmers. And the solutions to decrease the farmer suicide rates in India, having ideas about the modern farming techniques, and if they get loans from with low interest, and also using effective water management techniques. Fair price and farming products must be ensured to decrease the farmer suicides in India.
Going to present the Indian farming a digital transformation. In the future, as a digital transformation, there will be produce of less labor, and they're gonna grow new plant hybrids, animal breeds for the more production, and new agriculture production practices gonna be brought up more for product of more product of crops, great efficiency in agriculture utilization of water, where we can save the water as well as have a growth in the crops also. Wireless soil sensor irrigation system is going to be implemented. Generally, modification of crops going to be done. Precious inputs, planning, and fertilizers are going to be used. And newly, we are producing the nano fertilizers for the better implementation of the crops and the soil for the good for the environment.
Real story of a farmer, Bapara. Bapara was born in Guntur district near Andhra Pradesh. He was a graphical designer and he resigned the job to come near his village and purpose of his family who died because of cancer. He was dissatisfied with the deaths of the family and everyone who lived near the village, and he started investing and knowing the purpose of why they are dying because of this. He realized that the dying is happening due to the food which we are eating. The chemicals which are used in that one and pesticides will work as a small poison and hurt ourselves due to immune system and will be affecting our lives. He came with an idea and he's showing the best way to farming by he's growing the desi seeds in a farm acre of land, and he is producing all the seeds with to the other farmers, and it is being growing like an farming activity. By this one he's been growing the field, and he's helping other farmers and other people of the village and all over the country. So for our healthy tomorrow, we should plan today. The ultimate goal of farming is not only the growing of crop, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings. To those who work in acres, not in hours, and thank you for the wonderful.